Baby Bunny and the Mystery of the Missing Stars. Once upon a time, in the heart of the Whispering Woods, lived a tiny creature with fur soft as clouds and ears that wiggled when curious. Her name was Baby Bunny, and she loved nothing more than hopping outside before bed, just to say goodnight to the stars. Every night, the sky would sparkle with glittering jewels above the treetops. Baby Bunny would sit on her favorite mossy rock and whisper, "Good night, stars, sleep tight, and shine bright." But one evening, something was terribly different. When Baby Bunny peeked out of her burrow, the sky was empty. No twinkle, no sparkle, not a single star. Just the pale moon hanging lonely in a sea of darkness. She blinked and rubbed her sleepy eyes. Maybe the stars were just late tonight. But they never came. The next morning, all the forest was talking. The raccoons murmured as they washed their berries in the stream. The deer whispered as they walked carefully among the shadows. Even the quiet fox looked up at the sky with worried eyes. So, a forest meeting was called. Under the great old maple tree, all the woodland animals gathered: deer, foxes, squirrels, raccoons, owls, mice, and Baby Bunny, who sat right in the middle. Everyone was chattering at once, until Old Owl hooted gently from his perch above. "Hoo-hoo, something is very wrong, my friends," he said, blinking slowly. "The stars have vanished." The animals gasped. Leaves rustled nervously. Baby Bunny raised a tiny paw. "I want to find them," she said in her soft voice. "I will bring back the stars." Old Owl stared at her, long and wise, and nodded once. "Then you must begin at the edge of the forest. Find the Whispering Creek. Listen carefully, the forest remembers everything." And so, with a brave little hop and a heart full of mystery, Baby Bunny set off. She followed the curling paths through fields of soft clover, over roots that poked out like little toes, and under the rustling canopy of green and gold. By evening, the creek was in sight, bubbling softly under moonlight. The waters sparkled as if holding secrets. Baby Bunny knelt beside the stream and listened. A giggle, then another. Tiny ripples shimmered into shapes, and suddenly a sprite appeared made of mist and moonlight, her eyes twinkling with secret joy. "Across the shadow bridge," said the sprite, her voice growing fainter. "But beware, only the kind and true-hearted may enter." The mist vanished. And so Baby Bunny hopped on, until she came to a wooden bridge cloaked in fog. The shadow bridge creaked and groaned with each step. Beneath it, darkness pooled like water. Baby Bunny trembled, but kept going, step by step. On the other side stood a massive tree, taller than any in the forest, its trunk twisted and bark rough with age. A face emerged from the bark, a sleepy, ancient face. "Who seeks the garden?" the tree rumbled, its eyes glowing amber. "I do," Baby Bunny said bravely. "I need to find the missing stars." To reach them, the tree said, "You must solve the riddles of the forest. Only the wise, the kind, and the thoughtful may pass." Baby Bunny gulped. "I'll try." The tree creaked. A whine picked up. The first riddle arrived on the breeze. What cannot be seen, but can move a mountain? Baby Bunny thought and thought. Her ears twitched. Then she whispered, "Kindness." The wind circled her gently. Like a hug, a glowing path opened. Next, she wandered into a dark glade where fireflies blinked in the shapes of letters. "What shines without fire and sings without voice?" Baby Bunny squinted at the glowing insects. She sat, curled up, and whispered, "Hope." The fireflies danced in joy, lighting the way forward. Finally, she reached a cave. It echoed with every step. A voice repeated her own words, then asked, "What belongs to everyone, but only you can give?" Baby Bunny closed her eyes. "A promise," she said softly. The cave shimmered, and a door of starlight opened before her. And there it was, the Garden of Shadows. But it was not frightening, it was beautiful. A hidden place, glowing with soft moonflowers and vines that shimmered like dew. At its center were tiny, glowing shapes huddled together, stars. They were quiet, afraid. "We hid," one whispered. "The world forgot to wonder. But your kindness led us home." Baby Bunny stepped forward. "You're not forgotten. The whole forest misses you." The stars began to rise slowly, like seeds lifting into the air. One by one, they floated upward, twinkling more brightly than ever before. The sky lit up with joy. The whole forest glowed with silver light. And Baby Bunny, tired from her journey but filled with peace, lay down beneath her favorite tree and watched the stars dance above. They sparkled just for her. And from that night on, Baby Bunny never missed a bedtime goodbye. She'd whisper, "Good night, stars, thank you for coming home." The end.